So strategic communication as public communication involves constructing and presenting messages to different organizational stakeholders group, and its purpose ranges from presenting message about products and services to frame the organization's mission, gaining acceptance of the management's plan, responding to a crisis or a scandal, or promoting a merger or acquisition. So public communication doesn't mean that public at a large. It involves communication with your stakeholders. So your stakeholders can be your customer, can be your supplier, can be the shareholders, can be the government, can be the employees. So but public means we are not specific one-to-one communication. Except one-to-one, everything else is public, right? Except the group discussion, public communication. So you have different method, right? Face-to-face, one-to-one, in a small group, or public at a large. Correct? So public communication involves mostly brand communication, value proposition, messaging or management plans, what we want, or we are promoting our mergers or acquisition of why we want to get that, because we want to get the public acceptance. Most of the time when merger and acquisition come, you will see in the world around you, there are demonstrations or public is not accepting it for the fear that the company will get monopolistic approaches. So they are fearful that the communication will be, the monopolistic behavior will arise in the companies. Is monopoly good thing for economy or not? Monopoly?
No, not good.
Not good, right?
Yeah.
Why? What
It's
is?
not free market, not competitive.
Yeah.
It's one.
So monopoly means only one person controls the entire market, or maybe duopoly where one or two companies control the entire market. So what is the risk? You are not competitive. You are at a risk. Consumer especially is at a risk of depending on only one person, one company. So they control the prices, they control the availability of resources, they control the services. It's not good for consumer, not good for suppliers, not good for government, not good for anybody. So when the companies try to do the acquisition and mergers, the risk arises that they will create monopoly. Correct? If let's say one business tomorrow stands out because the banks are privatized, one person can control all the banks. Correct? So what will happen? They have all the controls on entire banking system. So if they want tomorrow, they say, okay, now to open a saving account, you need to pay 100 charge. You have no choice.
Yes.
Correct? You are not, there is no other competitive force which can stop them from doing what they want to do. So you're gonna lose your objectives. So people's normally so the objective of organization when they want to promote the acquisitions or mergers, they want to portray the strategy is to tell the consumer or the stakeholders that we are not going to do bad. The public relations need to be managed. Correct? So strategy is the strategic communication try to aim at that organization so that everybody has an acceptance of what the company is doing. Okay, when the company launch a new product, so what is the strategy? You want to tell the people in general what are the benefits of my product, how is it different from the competitor. You want to kill the competition, right? So that you can portray the benefits of your consumer. If you're not promoting your products, will you be able to sell it? No, right? So the strategy, so where is the strategic communication come from? How you will promote it, where you will promote it, when you will promote it, and what kind of communication you're going to use to promote it. You will do a advertisement, you will do a brand marketing, you will do demos, free demos, what exactly you're going to do. Correct? So the strategic communication is very wide subject, but mostly it involves presenting your messages about your products and consumers frame your organization mission, sometimes we want brand awareness, we want people to follow us. So for example, we are clearing our mission, right? Like Tesla is creating the mission that they want to be the economic car, the sustainable car in the world, and they launched recently one car and they sold millions of dollars of car without a single advertisement. They didn't do single advertisement because they are communicating their vision and mission in a way to the public that everybody believes them. And whenever they launch new things, follow. No need advertisement, right? They create followers. So the brand Apple, do they need to do advertisement? Right?
No.
Apple is not doing advertisement. It's the other partners who are doing advertisement for them.
Samsung.
Telecoms are doing, right?
Yeah, telecom is doing for.
Telecom is doing the advertisement for them because not because they want to sell Apple, because they want to sell Apple. Apple is available everywhere, right? If tomorrow you can buy Apple from Telenor, from Mytel, from Ooredoo, anywhere, right? Apple is not doing advertisement, please buy my phone. They are just announcing, simple. So that's their brand management, their communication management, their strategic management. They create the mission and they let you as a consumer follow that mission to them. Brand communication, right? Now whenever they launch a new phone, you already know because you are following them. But the advertisement come from the supplier who want to sell you their phone, so who want to sell you the Apple. So it can come from Ooredoo, can come from Mytel. Now you have a choice. You can buy from anywhere. So the person who will do the advertisement first will win because they will create the association, right? You want to buy Apple, you buy from Ooredoo. So that is the strategic management from Ooredoo side. From Apple side, they don't need to do anything because they already create the brand, right? They are doing the communication from the mission's perspective, not from the marketing perspective. So that's the difference. But we are talking about so big companies, so we are small, so we maybe need to talk to small companies also, right? So how does a small business will do the marketing? How does the small business convey their mission? How you convey your mission to the public? What do you do?
Website. Only website.
Website is yes, but how the people will know that you have a website?
Normally we create the product and then launch the website. After that, link to the social.
So basically you need to do some activities
Yes.
which have public attention and you want to tell the values that you are giving to them, right? And that time you need to tell them the mission, what you want to actually achieve. So mission, that is the way that companies sometimes sell. Instead of focusing on the product, you can focus on your mission to connect with the peoples. Product will not connect. Products are materialized
Yes.
and commercial. Mission and values connect with the peoples. If they have the same mission or if they connect with your mission, then you don't need to do any marketing to them because they will buy your product automatically. They connect with your mission, correct? You need to read a book called Why. Start from Why. That's also written by Simon Sinek. Start from Why. So the why means why is why you exist in the world. If you know your why you exist, and you are able to convey that why to the other peoples, if they have the same mission, they will connect with you automatically. So in that case, you don't need to do the marketing for them. You don't need to convince them to do anything because you already connect with your why. That is the strongest bond you can have with your customers, with your supplier,